This is the level 103 target in the June raid, and I'm going to show you how to do it for instant base repair. I haven't quite got this to instant map repair yet. Hey everyone, Derpy here, welcome back to another Battle Pirates video. The first thing you want to do is engage these gluttonies. The one rule is if you do trigger the drones from a gluttony, you need to keep following it and you need to kill it regardless of whatever else happens. So you saw me do that right at the start. Here, we're going to use some time to plan out a little bit of a route through the target by hovering over some of these heavy arcs. I would really like it if Kixeye had a button that you could press or click, a hotkey, or even a thing in settings that let you turn on all the firing arcs. They don't like to display all of them because it's resource intensive, but I think in this target it would be really helpful if we had something that would indicate where all the things are firing here. Speaking of things that are firing, the heavy halo has been reworked. I did complain about that a few times. I like it a whole lot more. As you can see, it has a minimum range, and it also indicates when it's firing by doing different things, by having that big red circle pop up, for example, here. So I will have to say I do like that. Make sure you stay moving if you do see that red circle. Just go around the outside of the target here, picking off different things. I tend to find that this counterclockwise direction I'm going on works fairly well. Just shoot at different things that are shooting at you, or hopefully not even, outranging some of these turrets, and that does work pretty well. It's okay to spend a little bit more time doubling back on yourself towards the outside of this red ring, but as you do get closer to the inside of the target, make sure you're not spending any time doing that at all. And the last time you kill this halo is pretty interesting. There are some interesting strats you have to do. Now, if you want to see both firing arcs of two turrets at the time, I find that that is really important in a few cases, so you do have to actually shift-click one and hover over the other, and that will allow you to see two firing arcs at the same time, which I do find pretty helpful. Alright, so I'm breaking my own rule here. I probably shouldn't have cut in, because now I have these drones being spawned at me with the Phantom Gluttony that's still alive. So I'm going to try and do my best to kill that pretty quickly here, because those drones can get quite annoying and can add quite a bit of damage to your times. So just waiting for those to circle back around here, this guy, before I can engage him. Those drones shouldn't be spawning anymore if I'm pretty far away and they're not shooting at me, so not too big of a deal right there. Now, for this heavy halo, you can see it just fired right now, which means we have another few seconds till it fires. You want to get inside the minimum range and kill it before it does that, otherwise you're going to take a hit, which I think I just did there from this gluttony. Not ideal, but whatever. Alright, gluttony goes down there, and now we can go towards the corrosive turrets. The target's a little bit more chill. Once you kill this, you can spend a little bit more time relaxing and killing things from far away. Notice again, click on one, hover over the other one, and that displays two firing arcs at the same time. Do try and kill these ships that are shooting at you when they're moving, because you will reduce the damage, corrosive damage at least, if you are moving when things are shooting at you. I generally find you have enough splash in this target to kill all those weird tempered spired buildings. It doesn't really matter too much because, again, they die pretty easily, but it's very possible towards the end of the target with a low splash build. I forget if any of the upgrades actually give splash, but it's very possible that you could be missing some of those, have to press S and auto the rest of the target. This bottom cluster, I do find it best to engage from the sort of top here rather than going outside. That way you remove all evidence, all capability of those heavy arcs to do anything to you. I like that a lot in this target. I don't want to be spending too much time navigating between those, although again, I did show you that tip that says it's possible. In terms of total damage, this is not a very good driving experience here. I could have done much better at avoiding the corrosive damage. Not actually sure if I got hit by that missile or not. But even with still, honestly, not great driving, that's 18 minutes repair, spread fairly evenly across all four ships. The one at U3 and the flagship will have a little bit more repair than the others. Overall, not bad though. By the way, the build is shown on screen, of course, and is also in the YouTube description in a Google Doc called a build doc. You can go look at that, see all the builds I've got out there, period. And I do find that that is pretty helpful. If you do have any questions on this, go ahead and let me know. But until next time, and as always, I'm going to say thank you to those whose names appear on screen. And this is Derpy, signing out, helping you be a better pirate.